revenir aux innocents.
Got butter in your ears. Stop this instant. You look. Laissez-moi passer.
That's 3 times this month.
I gotta eat. You gotta feed me. Works out.
Shut it. What do you want?
A lot of crime going on. Need help?
I've got things well under control, thank you very much.
What about all the murders you never solve?
I said shut it, Vidocq.
Think about it. He solves them. You get the credit.
Tell you what. Solve a murder, I'll give you a weapon out of the bin. Meanwhile, I have more important things to do.
Hey! I know the streets. I can help you out.
Why would you?
Because that stinking stupid pig of a police minister doesn't have the stinking stupid sense to do anything that might give even a grifter like me hope that someday, this city might not be a shitty place to live. And because I'm bored out my bloody mind!
Oh, for the love of God, Vidocq, shush!
Something kind of creepy about monks. Closed up like that in a big building. Sometimes that's hard on people. Better check out the monastery here on the island, though.
I haven't got all day. Hear me? I think...
Combien m'en offrez-vous 70
Dear Lord, Friars Stanislas, Bernard, and even the respected Friar Benoit, and then Friar Jean, all dead. It passeth all understanding. 3 monks survive, praise God. But I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Ah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
So much happened. First, the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and they immediately became very tired. They went to bed and couldn't be roused. I ran to the doctor. When I came back, what did I find? They were all dead. And there's Friar Jean, strangled at his desk.
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
Hey! That's not yours! Someone stop him! He's a thief! He stole that from me! Get it back!
I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one. God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one.
I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one. The conspirators were foretold to die in their sleep. Jean was victim of a fratricide. Is it murder to fulfill a prophecy? It's all coming true, I tell you. Even this.
He's a bit off his nut, if you ask me. Arrest the madman. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Go ahead.
Having trouble? It's a tough one, isn't it? Some shady characters mixed up in this one, eh? Some shady characters mixed up in this one, eh? Jean-Paul Marat has been murdered in his home, 1 block from the Hotel Cluny. Revolutionaries tend not to have long lifespans, if you ask me. It's dangerous to be a politician these days. You might want to take a walk up past the Louvre. Maybe around the post office. Boatman I know says maybe you should look along the shore. Try across the river, this side of Pont Neuf. Something bad happened by the Cour des Miracles. You might want to take a look. Body's been found in the catacombs. Careful, it's easy to get lost down there. I'd give you a map to find your way, but no such thing exists. Someday, I want to get myself invited to a fancy dinner party. You know, with wine glasses and such. I hear a party like that wasn't so much fun up in the Marais. You should see if they let you in. Near that old church, Saint-Gervais. Something like that. Get over to Palais de Tuileries. Some guy locked himself in his office. Get over to Palais de Tuileries. Some guy locked himself in his office. Follow up on what you found. You'll get there.
Nothing, eh? That's what I expected.
Poor Susanna. She was a favourite of that citizen de Sade that came around so much. He never treated her proper. I told her, send him away, but he pays so much. Look, ropes, whip, that's de Sade all right, randy bastard. Poor Susanna. She was a favourite of that citizen de...
Oh God, there's men coming and going all the time. I didn't see de Sade last night, but he could have been here. Comes here a lot. It was too dark for me to see him proper. But there were some odd goings on last night. One John came in but didn't stay long enough to really do anything. And then there were 2 men, but only one went into Susanna's room.
Susanna. She was a favourite of that citizen de Sade that came around so much. Why would I hurt Susanna? We looked after each other, we did.
It was too dark for me to see him proper, but there were some odd goings on last night. One John came in, but are you kidding? I got a heart of gold.
Vous n'avez...
Autant d'agitation.
Mais
Trop bien Gironde, n'est-ce pas? On dirait qu'il y a d'agitation.
S'il continue, il va se rompre le cou.
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night. It was a rare night off for me. If any of his personal effects are missing, well...
Back to jail. It's all too
Unhand
delightful.
my master!
You!
Really?
Shut up!
Murder a girl? Those days are behind me. But I do enjoy the fuss. I did visit Susanna with some frequency, but not last night. I'm sure my valet can confirm my whereabouts. There was a young man, some days ago, perhaps rather too taken with my philosophies. I recommended Susanna to him. It's not impossible he might know something. It's quite all right, Olivier. This may be amusing.
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night. It was a rare night off for me. If any of his... After the degradations that I've suffered at the de Sade's hands, I jumped at the chance to put a gruesome end to the man. I do hope you're proud of yourself. That animal de Sade should be in here instead of me.
Jezebel killed. Hardly a crime in my estimation. Take your due.
Body's been found in the catacombs. Careful. It's easy to get lost down there. I'd give you a map to find your way, but no such thing exists.
Nothing, eh? That's what I expected.
Everything all right, my friend?
Yes, that's one of our Bibles. We hand out so many of these to the need of God's embrace. And that's the blood of Christ, my son. Do you feel his call? The chartreuse? That's none of your business. Best you move along. Idle hands. Yes, that's one of our Bibles. We hand out so many of these to those in need of God's embrace. The Lord bestowed this chartreuse to us for good reason. I would never allow a peasant to tarnish its name. Must I be made to suffer for being guided by the hand of the Lord?
I'm sure Philibert had noble intentions, but even I know not to touch that chartreuse. Find a weapon you like. It's yours.
Some shady characters mixed up in this one, eh? Jean-Paul Marat has been murdered in his home, 1 block from the Hotel Cluny. Revolutionaries tend not to have long lifespans, if you ask me. Messy one north of the Saint Marcel near the river. I'd bring some gloves. If you fancy yourself some fine leather, you can visit the tannery in Bièvre. You might be a little surprised by the secret ingredient in their chemicals. It's dangerous to be a politician these days. You might want to take a walk up past the Louvre, maybe around the post office. If you fancy yourself some fine leather, you can visit the tannery in Bièvre. You might be a little surprised by the secret ingredient in their chemicals.
I can't help you. Christ.
Follow up on what you found, you'll get there. Pal of mine saw a body just lying right out in the street. Blood and everything. Up in the Marais. Jean-Paul Marat has been murdered in his home, 1 block from the Hotel Cluny. Revolutionaries tend not to have long lifespans, if you ask me.
Show some courtesy. I must perfectly capture the death of such a hero to the people. I need to focus.
Why have we been forsaken? He was a true revolutionary.
I've seen so many women coming in and out of that house, you'd think he was running a brothel.
They rounded up suspects and took them to Saint-Germain prison by the gendarmes. They're lucky if they survive the trip.
Marat was one of my patients. I was treating a horrible skin condition he developed while hiding in the seats. I'll write you the address if you think you might find something there that'll lead to the swine who did this. Marat spoke often of how he might be made a sacrifice for his people. His prophecy is fulfilled.
Where you going? Show yourself! Need a cake of biscuit?
A woman came in here last week and bought that knife. That ebony handle makes it one of my most expensive, but she didn't care about price. She asked about the address of some hotel. I've never heard of it, though.
Dans la région de la capitale. Nous demandons aux citoyens et d'attendre que les autorités fassent leur travail. Ne s'étendront pas trop. Qui n'a pas sa Mais que Biscotte l'arrête!
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-bas?
Hey, listen to me! Nom de Dieu!
We'll find the proof it's me soon enough. I just wanted his death to send fear into the hearts of Marat's believers for as long as I could. You'll find the proof it's me soon enough. I just wanted his death to... I kill one man to save 100,000. There is no turning back. Soon I shall accept the embrace of Madame Guillotine, a humble offering to the citizens of France.
Can't say I'm surprised about Citizen Marat. The man had plenty of enemies. I'm surprised he lasted this long. Go ahead and pick a weapon. Quit bothering me.
Having trouble? It's a tough one, isn't it? Easy one. Brutal, brutal murder. Just head down towards Notre Dame. You'll find it. Get over to Palais de Tuileries. Some guy locked himself in his office. A professor has been found dead at a school just north of Luxembourg Gardens. Could be an experiment gone wrong, or a convenient opportunity for death. Messy one north of the Saint Marcel near the river. I'd bring some gloves. Pal of mine saw a body just lying right out in the street. Blood and everything. Up in a marae. Someday, I want to get myself invited to a fancy dinner party. You know, with wine glasses and such. I hear a party like that wasn't so much fun up in the marae. You should see if they let you in. Near that old church, Saint Gervais. Something like that. Someday, I want to get myself invited to a fancy dinner party. You know, with wine glasses and such. I hear a party like that wasn't so much fun up in the marae. You should see if they let you in. Near that old church, Saint Gervais. Something like that.
Robbed, I tell you! This is madness! That tailor refuses to deliver the coat I have ordered for Louis-Antoine de Saint-Just.
Must be a misunderstanding. I'll speak to the tailor.
It's either his head or mine.
Ah, j'ai passé un bon moment.
No way past their meat.
If you come here!
That man outside says you owe him a coat.
No one's getting that coat until I get some answers.
About what?
This material. There's something fishy about it. I tried to ask the tanner, but Ruffman outside the tannery turned me away.
I'll see what I can do.
Is that your top speed, Weezer? Think I'll kneecap you to start?
Straight to hell!
Step out where I can see you, Horson. That's it.
Finir la garde! Ils vont trouver qui a commis cet acte!
That's not good.
smells disgusting.
Please, help me.
What happened here?
Saint-Just wanted leather. But not from cowhide.
You're making leather from human skin?
My God! I was forced!
Saint-Just will pay.
La conscience, crois-moi.
That leather is made from human skin.
It had better be. That's why Saint-Just is paying so well.
You'll both pay. With your lives.
You know you may become a nice coat yourself. Seize him!
Bloody hell!
You were right.
What is it?
They were using human skin to make the leather for Saint-Just's coat.
My God. I'll make sure this leather is used as evidence to denounce Saint-Just and bring him down.
Good luck.
You and the filk's the same.